camera died. Go figure. So anyways, this ring here, I scored it from, I forget the company. They're on eBay all the time. It was like $23. But it centers the snout. The flex plate on the 5.3s is concave, like a salad bowl. The 6 liters and some of the 4.8s that were in the vans that used the 4L80 trans had a flat flex plate. You would probably, a lot of those I don't think you need the adapter. I don't think you need the adapter for them because they have the adapter that goes behind the crank. GM sells that bolt-on snout. It comes with the special fasteners. You don't need that. I see all these idiots buying this shit. You don't need it. You just need a $23 ring here that just locates your converter into the crank snout. You also need to elongate your torque converter holes. You take a die grinder, open them up a little bit this way. This center, this center is a little, it's tighter. Actually, it's opened up a little bit. My bad. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of. So that's that. That's how you build an older style transmission up to it. Small block Chevy. Yeah, and you can bolt the transmission from 1955 all the way till present day up to one of these engines. It's pretty easy. G-bodies use F-body manifolds. You can buy the swap headers. You can buy F-body long tubes if you want to beat them. I hate headers with a passion. Yeah, I'm giving them power. I really don't care. I don't like the hassle. I don't like the noise. But this is early 98 or 2000 F-body manifolds. If you're running, 2.5-inch dumps into an X-pipe all the way back, you're really not giving up that much power, but people disagree with me. So piss on them. Other stuff, stupid stuff. Hopefully I have enough light here. Delphi single wire alternator. This is out of a Cavalier. I've covered this many times, but I'm going to do it again. Single wire comes out of the harness here. I don't know the answer to your question if you're going to ask me, well, what about the Blazer? What about the Tahoe? What about this? What about that? I don't know. I just used what worked for me. I went to pull apart, spent 15 bucks on an alternator. It's got the main charging wire lug, and it's got a single wire, which plugged directly into the dash, the alternator light, the charging light in the car. What else? Power steering. I know it's kind of dark. Don't be bitching. Power steering pump's factory pump. It uses a factory G-body metric hose. Or one side of the pump is metric, maybe the Saginaw box is standard. I don't know. It worked out perfect. This engine is in here half inch, 1 inch, something like that. 1 inch setback. Transmission I use is a 200R with a 3400 stall, manual converter, or manual valve body. I need to pull my head out of my ass today. Cooling system, diesel radiator, is it necessary? No, but it was cheap. 3-row or a 3-row equivalent. Lincoln Mark 8 cooling fan. Upper radiator hose is a butchered truck hose. I cut it. There's an adapter in here for the my mechanical coolant temperature gauge. In the back, Autometer sells an adapter for your mechanical oil pressure. I mean, I made another video where I used a Bluetooth tablet setup so I can see my gauges, but I always like mechanical stuff. Heater hoses, plumbing to water pump like usual. Lower hose, I get that one quite a bit. Let me see if I get this light over here without killing myself. I know it's dark, I don't hear you guys crying. Lower hose, I forget that's a Gates hose. It's like out of an F250 with a straight 6, like a late 80s or early 80s. Worked out perfect. Snakes around the transmission line perfect. No kinks, no bends. Correct size. Battery goes on the passenger side with my cheap advanced auto hold down. Oh, let's see here. What else? Obviously I'm running power brakes. People ask me where I get my air filter from. Advanced Auto Parts. It's a cheapy Spectra. Everyone's like, you need to put a cold air kit on it. Well, I mean, from several people that actually have reputable shops, they tell me that 90-degree bend that people like to put in here and have their cold air filter pick it up cool. They lose power from that 90-degree turbulence. I'm just taking their word for it. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I did the harness myself, which I'm not too pleased with, but it was one of the first harnesses I did. I'm probably going to take it out this winter and clean it up. Stock truck intake, stock truck injectors, F-body manifolds. I'm running Edelbrock 2215 cam. This engine was tuned by Garrett Jacobson, or Garrett. I don't know what this cat's name is personally. I think it's Garrett. This guy's out there in Iowa. Great guy. Running a 410 PCM, which he unlocked. He did an actually wonderful job doing an email tune to get the correct way to see what your car can do. You need to go to a reputable shop. But here, where I'm at here in Ohio, I haven't found anybody who's reputable. There's inconsistencies everywhere. So trusted him. Sent him my tune via email. I just plugged it in via HP tuners. Car runs pretty good. Is there more left in it? I'm sure. If I put a set of headers on and had it properly tuned on the dyno. One other thing, I need to step back a second here. The Lincoln Mark 8 fan is a 2-speed unit. I have mine on a mechanical switch because I have not found an aftermarket controller that can handle the juice that it takes. So I have it hooked up to 250 amp relays, and I just pop that switch on. It's on the ignition side. I can always leave the switch on so the fans run. I know it's kind of hokey, but I got tired of burning shit up. Fuel pump in this thing is a Walbro 255 hanging from a standard Grand National hanger in a standard Cutlass tank. Do you need a baffled tank? It's not a bad idea, but I just don't go under a quarter of a tank. Brakes on this thing, pretty much stock. I was going to upgrade to Blazer brakes, but I don't do much racing, or I'm not really much into beating the shit out of the car. So, got a reman booster, reman master. It's not that hard. I mean, getting these engines in these older vehicles is not hard at all. I mean, it's literally $70. $70 to physically get it in the car. You bolt it down, and you get it bolted up to the trans. Don't forget that the engine takes metric fasteners. Do not run your standard 3/8 fasteners into the engine block, or you will strip them. It's been done. People are stupid. So, like usual, questions, comments, what have you. If I come up with anything else, I'll be sure to follow up. Yes, this is a quadrajet on this engine. This one, my friend Drew rebuilt. He was having a few issues with it. I'm going to try to go through it and see what's what. I do want to run a quadrajet on the next project. I would like to anyways. Oh, oil pan. I've covered this a million times. The oil pan on this one. And of course I'm going to show you guys in the dark because I'm not going to be getting used to you. I cut this one at work. Truck pan, sectioned. I made a video. She still holds 5+ quarts. You can do the truck pan, or you can do the CTSV pan. I did a CTSV pan in my car years ago because it was just easier. So, and if you look, I already have those special adapter mounts. Yeah, can't see squat. There's the button head bolts that hold it onto the engine block. They're all painted black. Camouflage. My MSD wires, blah, blah, blah. But I know these videos are kind of long. Bear with me. I try to bring you guys valuable content, but hey, guaranteed I'm still going to get the same stinking questions next week because people don't know how to watch. They don't know how to search. And I have to hold everyone's hand. Thank you guys.